Okay folks, this one's going to be an interesting one if we can make this one turn up a treat. Sorry about the shaking, I just went for a really long marathon demo. This piece is going to be another highly experimental piece and I'm shaking like fuckery. Sorry folks about the bad camera work. And it was quite an emotional outpouring what I did as well, which took a taxed on me as well emotionally, as well as trying to keep this camera fairly stable. And we've got another piece that's going to be really difficult. That useless fucking feature. Sick of it. Sick of this industry, folks. I just made a huge demo defaming this dumb industry. It is a dumb industry, just face it, folks. There's nothing new and exciting about it. There isn't, folks. There's nothing. Nothing a person like myself would really give a shit about. And this is what we're photocopying, folks. Something very unusual and very awkward. A pair of springs. These look like fucking, what do we call them? Trampoline springs. I don't know if that's what they are, but they look like suspiciously that's what they look like. I'm just going to try and place this on the glass in an interesting fashion, despite the fact that this is really a difficult piece. I really fucking hate the difficulties that I sometimes set myself. I think we can make 100 for the vertical. For the horizontal, we're probably going to make it 175. No, 100 for the vertical. Sorry, this is a dumb equipment. 170 for the horizontal. Let's see what we get. Stabilizing image, please wait. Silly dumb equipment says that. Yeah, looks interesting, but it looks a bit wishy-washy, a bit washed out. But it looks like it's got promise. So I think I put it in negative mode without thinking, and that's why it's white. And I didn't adjust the color, the density. Yeah, it's light. It's not meant to be on light when I'm using negative positive. Otherwise, it just washes out. Like there, that's what we had. Got it on. So we're going to darken it further. Maybe add a background colour. And see what we get. Okay, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can work with that, even though it's not quite my taste colour-wise, as in the springs look a bit boring. I do think I'm going to run this job as is. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to have to throw these on the curbside collection. I found these by the side of the road, or footpath should I say. I found them near a footpath. I don't know what they were doing there, but I figured they'd make an interesting piece to demo with. Haha, as usual, what I normally do. The story of my current life is to do demos. I actually think we're going to change the background colour for a little bit of interest. We're going to maybe make it aquamarine, see what we get. But yeah, it's really quite what I typically do these days is make demos. I'm really trying to, I want to make a difference to the photocopier industry, but the first thing I want to do is get in touch with a lost partner. His name is Luigi. and I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 in particular, to get in touch with him, to get my word out there that I'm available and I'm out there, because it gets very lonely without this person, and I can't do anything future-wise without him, because you can't always do things on your own, folks. You can't always rely on your own sufficiency. You got to fucking have someone else on the side to help you and to nurture you and to give you a life, because life is not to be spent lonely, and loneliness actually kills. And I've spent almost all my life feeling some kind of loneliness and desolation, and it really hurts. It really can be quite destructive, and it really does my head in, folks, being lonely all the time. It's not helpful, it's not soulful, it's destructive, folks. And that's what we've got. Quite minimalist, but it looks interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.